Don't you look at me like that. All right, everybody. What a wonderful day. And here we are, Thursday evening. It's now 8:30. Close enough to 8:30. Who do we have here? We have Curtis Miller. Good evening. And we have Ori Folk. Good evening. Is subbing to my channel worth it? Now, I would say yes. But it's totally up to you to decide that. It costs nothing at all to take a peek. And I would say give it a try. Most definitely, you can't go wrong because there's a lot of outdoor content, a lot of adventures. I take everybody with me on my adventures that I go on. And yeah, it's up to you to decide that. You know, it doesn't cost any money to subscribe, to join me on my adventures and see what's going on. So hello, Curtis Miller. Welcome. Good evening. We're going to just hang in there for a second. I was just watching the news. I'm kind of tired. I almost fell asleep on the couch here. I was just passing out, listening to the news here. Yeah, Thors is actually my favorite out of Norse mythological figures. It's Thor is my favorite. I actually have right here. I have my Thor's hammer, my Mjolnir, and it's very special. I usually wear this a lot, but I'm not too fond of jewelry, so I wear it occasionally, like on special days. Hello, Luke and Mom. Welcome. But I have it here all the time. I know it's right here. I can easily I put it on some days, and it makes me feel like someone's there helping me out a little bit. Hello, Kevin. How are you? Good evening. Yeah, just watching news. A lot of things going on in the world concerning, disturbing me a little bit. But we all know about those things. Oh, you have yours on too. That's awesome. Yeah, I don't wear mine all the time. It kind of gets in the way sometimes when I'm sleeping, and I almost, but I do wear it quite often when I'm out on trips, and it's a special thing. This was actually given to me by a friend, and this is a replica. This is actual silver too. This is a real silver replica of the oldest Thor's hammer found by far. So it's around 700 after Christ. So that's if I'm correct. And so it's kind of really cool. Yeah, the world is pretty spooky. You're absolutely correct. And it's we'll never know what we'll never be behind the scenes to know what's actually really going on, but we do know that's a real terrible situation. A lot of people are suffering from that right now. A lot of people died. A lot of people are at the war, and not just Ukrainians, Russian civilians, and I'm sure the majority of the Russian army isn't up for what they're having to do as well. It's their leadership that is opposing that on them. But that's not what my live stream's about tonight. We all know that's kind of a different topic. So let's see. How are we always swearing? Yes. That's pretty cool. Yeah, like I said, I can't wear it all the time. Yeah, the world is like Odin's unpredictable prowess. The world always has an attitude. I'm gonna shave my beard tomorrow, like a little bit on the sides. Yeah, I might have to shave it all off if it comes down to some kind of crisis. In order to fit my gas mask properly, you need to shave your beard. So that's yeah, that's a topic. So how is everybody doing tonight? We are on time now. It's after 8:30. We got 8 people watching already. 4 thumbs up. That's pretty good. So 9 people. Everybody's rolling in here. Pretty good. Yeah, so let's see. We got some working in the garden this week. Hello, Kenny Parrots. Welcome. A little bit unwell. Oh, that's unfortunate. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you will regain your full strength here as soon as possible. It's always not good when someone's not 100%. So, what was I going to say? Okay, I was going to film some more last week, but we were busy with gardening. We did a lot of work at the Viking camp preparing for some really cool sectioning off the the area that I've been planning to do now for a while, trying to source some lumber to start on my workshop. It's just been a very busy day, a very busy week besides my full-time job that I have to attend to as well. That usually takes up about 80% of my energy. So that's, yeah. But that's okay. That's that's what pays the bills so far. And so we've been collecting up willow. We've got the opportunity to go to the garden center and cut the. Yeah, I hope. Oh, thank you very much, Orifolk, for the subscription. That really, every little subscription helps me out a lot by supporting my channel. It's this isn't all about me. This is all about us. This is a community. All you guys here, you are part of the Berserker Gang. We're part of this channel. Without you guys, there would be no channel. So that's I hope you guys understand that too. And it's just a rough ride trying to build on those steps to become self-sufficient as a YouTuber and as a individual in life as well. And every little bit of help is I'm very thankful for that. Any bit of support, just watching my videos, commenting, ringing the thumbs up, and all the good things that YouTube helps out my YouTube, the algorithm. We need to fool the algorithm into supporting my channel. That's the trick, by liking all the videos and adding comments and stuff. But yes, and I hope you do feel better. I really do. It's very terrible to hear that. A lot of people, actually, I know, I have this thing on my shoulder. It's like I hit myself the other day, and it's like a blister now. All right, a lot of people I know aren't doing too well at the moment, so I'm hoping to, give them some courage in one way or another. Oh, okay, I didn't understand that, but you took the message back. Okay, yes, doing a lot of work at the camp for my gardening plans this summer. We were able to acquire a trailer load of willow twigs, really long. We got to cut them ourselves, which was really cool. And Vanessa's going to, I don't have any idea how she's going to do it. I just had the picture in front of me, and I'm like, just do it. She's going to weave those into parterre, I guess, into sections, and make like a sectioned off bed where we can grow our food in there, so the dogs can't go in and poop and pee all over it, which would be really cool. And we're going to do a lot of those, a lot of raised beds, and be planting an extensive amount of food for ourselves. And here and there, I have some really nice plant seeds that I still need to plant. So the willow, we have all kinds of we call it, German's called Weide. We have some really nice willow trees growing around here, and you can do a lot of things with them. For example, willow is a nice material for weaving baskets, but the willow we have is a bit too thick for that. We wanted something to weave individual, like partitioners, like small walls for the garden to separate and to border in certain parts of the garden so the animals don't get in there. And so it looks a little bit historically inspired to fit the Viking Age idea of my channel. What you can also do is make excellent cuttings. Cuttings are if taking branches, cutting them at the bottom, stripping some of the bark off, and setting it in water to let the branch grow new roots. And basically what you've done is you've cloned the tree in which you've cut that branch from. The cuttings have to be no thicker than your small finger, and they don't have to be, but it's best. And they work more efficiently that way, grow fastest, and you have the highest success rate. You can have them longer, but they usually take a little bit longer to develop, and the failure rate is much higher if you do too much, because the water has to travel through that whole stick while it's trying to grow roots. And and what willow is good for as well is it's an excellent pollen producer in the early spring, and pollen for my honeybees. That's why I have extensive amount of willow trees that I've been planting over the last 2 years, and I will be planting another extensive amount of willow trees down near the stream and just spreading them out in the entire infrastructure of the nature around me, which is really important. Yeah, Kevin, exactly. A willow fence is what I'm. Yeah, if I could get the right sources, if I can get enough of it, I can start making stuff like that. It's just really hard because everybody's looking for it. It's just not just me. An extensive amount of people are trying to. There's 1,000 things you can do. You can make teepees out of them. You can somehow, I don't know how to do that, but no, you can grow yourself a teepee out of one, or you can just weave yourself one. And there's 1,000 things you can do with willow. It's just a great. And then there's certain willows that are they look really nice. There's like the corkscrew willow and weeping willow. Someday, if I have a willow that I actually dug up with the construction workers there, they were digging up some trees at my buddy's place, and they were about to just rip this tree off, just rip it out of the ground. And I was like, whoa, I want that. And they're like, how are you going to get that out of there? So I dug it up myself with the excavator, which was pretty cool. I had them quite wondering how I had that skill, but I was able to dig it up, and I'm really excited to see if that tree will make it, because I dug it up late in the summer where it still had leaves, and that kind of, I think I may have killed it by doing that, but they were going to kill it anyway, so I gave it a chance. And it's huge. It's like 6 meters tall. We had a hard time putting it in the ground, so I'll have to see. I'm really excited that it's going to start showing signs of life this spring. So I'm not sure if that's going to be the case. If not, I'll just dig it up again and go find a new willow to put in that place. I'll go buy a weeping willow. I almost bought one last year. It's 600 euros for the tree that I wanted to buy. It was 10 feet tall and already had a nice crown, so you can actually already sit under it. And that's what the plan was. So we got here. Hello, Nick Burson. Welcome. Uri Folk, you have a question. Okay. Well, go ahead and ask it. We're here now. Unless you want to send me a personal message on my Instagram or on my Reddit, or I do have an email if you wish to contact me. I'm going to post that in here. See if I spelled that correctly. Okay. What I think about Hinduism? Well, I really don't think too much about it because I know nothing about it. That's just my honest answer. There's a lot of religions I don't look to because they are not they're religions. They're not ways of life. And although I'm sure that they have a lot of positive aspects as far as nature goes, but I don't know if you're interested in that sort of thing. You should probably be on some search for information, and I'm not the right source for that. If it's about Hinduism, I'm not an expert on that matter. Let's see. We got Character Matters. Welcome. Salute. Adian guests. Welcome. So that's I posted my email address down here. If you guys want to send me a personal message that you do not wish to, this is my email address for the channel. So this is only for you guys to write me personally. It's also my business address. I have people write me business inquiries all the time, and I have not yet found something that interests my entertains my fact that I would like to support that on my channel. I get inquiries about sports socks and no. Okay, I'm not going to support somebody's sportswear on my Viking outdoor bushcraft kind of, it's nature channel. I don't know. It's not even kind of sporting gear. It's just a sports socks. It's not even like, hey, this sock for hiking. So it's really weird. People write me these weird emails. I actually do inquire myself. I have inquired quite a few companies now. I've been inquiring. I got one answer back from a history channel, documentation channel, and they said they would be glad to take me on board, but at the moment my channel is still too small. So I was like, yeah, that's one of those things again. It's a nice way of telling me to go get lost, I guess. Well, I have a couple favorite channels actually. If you, let's see, since I am a blacksmith, I like watching. I like watching several of the blacksmith channels. Let me. I'm gonna get distracted very easily. Sorry. So I have a favorite blacksmithing channel. Let's see. It's Black Bear Forge is one of them. Very good channel. He actually has a series where he makes some of the Viking tools out of the Mastermere find in Sweden. And I was as amazed to actually. That's how I discovered his channel. And he's an older dude, but he's pretty cool. He makes some real nice things, and he's really good at explaining what he does. So if someone that's not a blacksmith wants to watch his videos to just see blacksmithing work, he explains very well what it is that he's doing. And he also explains to you, if you're a blacksmith, how you can easily make what he's showing you how to do there. So it's really cool. Let me see here. Mama Warrior. Let me cut and paste it. I'm going to cut and paste it into my window up here. Okay. I'm going to check that out later after the stream. So we'll see. Hot Pass 79. How are you doing? Welcome. Just tuning in here. We're just getting warmed up. Just trying to get some of the news on here, what we got going on. We got a lot of gardening work we've been doing at the Viking camp. So I really want to get out and do some filming this weekend, but there's going to be a lot of work to do again, and I don't know if I'll get to it. What made me really happy last week, I don't know if you guys have been able to check it out, but the bees are still there. The 2 colonies that I have. Okay. I'll check it out. Like I said, Mama Warrior, I'll check that out right when I get off the stream. It's something interesting, and then I'll look into it. If it's something very interesting, then I'll check it out. What we're talking about also, the bees. Yeah, the bees I have the 2 colonies that I have. They're looking like they're going to have a good start into the year. The small colonies kind of weak, but they're going to catch up. I give them some food. Hot Pass 79, that is correct. I myself, but I buy mostly the ready-to-go ones, but Vanessa's really been going full speed this year. I think over 400 seeds that she's got. I just had to water them upstairs, so I know there's over 400. We have our whole entire second floor is like a plant nursery right now. I was walking by with a little spray bottle, and it took me like 30 minutes to spray them all down in their little greenhouses, open them up. And so, yes, we are also doing both, actually, but a lot of growing them at home, so they'll have a good chance of growing at the field. And we're working on a small patch behind the house to put a garden of some kind. So that's hard times, so every little bit counts. I still need to separate the back of the house a little bit from the neighbor, because the dogs are always at the fence with each other. So that would be one good reason to partition that off and make a little piece of gardening there. So that's the idea there. Hugenden Moon, guten Abend. Ja, mir geht's gut. Ich hoffe, dir auch. Schön, dich zu sehen. Wir haben gerade ein bisschen geredet über meine Gartenpläne, also was wir letztes Wochenende alles für viele Arbeiten gemacht haben und dass ich viele Weiden bekommen haben zum Basteln, Beeten, einbetten und ja, Stecklingen anziehen. Ja, so. Das ist für dich jetzt mal auf den neuesten Stand. So we got here, your own internet was following me for seconds, but I'm back now. Yeah, the internet, I hope it holds up. You know how it is here. I'm living in a cow county out in the middle of nowhere in Germany here. So hope it holds together for you guys. Have I heard of Thomas Roswell? I have not. I may want to check that out. I have a couple of more carving knives, actually, on Coco 64. I think you're going to put your money well spent there if you invest into those. I have the spoon knife, which is a half curve. It's like a half moon shaped. And then I have the round carving knife, and then I have the pointy one, the one that poked me in the hand. I don't remember where it poked me in the hand. I can't remember because it healed